Not even the vicious super flu could keep a motherfucking beard down. Tonight, Monday, cell phones aren't the only thing missing after Juggalo weekend in Las Vegas. Fergie shits out the national anthem and then apologizes. And Juggalo debit cards. Why that shit is and always will be a bad fucking idea. Hey, guess what? The Beard's here and he speaks now.
Oh, come on, he's a miserable cocksucker fucking asshole. You hate him, admit it.
What up, heads? You know what it is. My name is Chuck Reeves. They call me the East Coast Beast Host, or just the Beast Host for short. And you are here after what seems to be a week or more long hiatus that I fucking took due to the fact that I came down with some sort of super sickness upon returning from Astronomicon. I appreciate all the well wishes, all the get well soons, all that shit that occurred. I'm also off the Facebooks completely once again, so I guess we can do this. Shoink. One more time. I got 30-day kicks on both of them, but you know what? Actually, let's go on back because I have access to the account. Things are being posted. Things are being shared. All right. I see a lot of flame emojis already in this motherfucking chat. Salute to all my people tuned in. I see 37, 38 motherfuckers tuned in right now. I see Cheese House. All right. The creator of the fantastic, wonderful Krimzon X penis head shirt that you can cop right now over on Teespring, I'm sure. I see Aaron. I see John. I see Montana Josh. Salute to everybody I met and pressed the flesh with at Astronomicon. Hopefully, whatever the fuck I had didn't creep through my skin into your bloodstream and affect your immune system. Bunch of shit to talk about tonight, man. We're going to try to keep the show to a motherfucking hour. I'm not going to try to stretch these broadcasts much. I plan on giving you at least a minimum number of shows this week, say 3 or 4. But with things that happen at Astronomicon, my focus has to kind of shift a little bit into something else just for the betterment of everything overall. So I'm going to be working hard on trying to open up some new avenues for the motherfucking Beast Host, both in front of and behind the camera in ways. So bear with me. I appreciate you motherfuckers dealing with me not being around last week and kind of giving you a lackluster show. I felt the need to do an Astronomicon wrap-up real quick just to get those thoughts out. And I was so drained from being sick and from being at Astronomicon that I felt like I kind of fucking flopped that one. And I kind of want to apologize. You know what? Fuck that. And I'm going to get to that later. I'm not apologizing for having a bad show. People can fucking eat me. I didn't feel good. But yo, we got 40 people tuned in right now. Please, especially if you're new to the Beard on Replicon or if you're new to the Beard period, besides my channel, make sure you're subscribing right here to youtube.com/RepliconRadio. I'm going to be here this week and next week before I take my gypsy cab and go elsewhere. And obviously we'll be talking about that and promoting that. I'm sure some graphics are going to be going up for that, etc. and etc. I don't know what to get to first. I guess we can talk about my merch. We can talk about all sorts of good stuff. All right. As always, the Beard, mybeardlove.com/beasthost. Drive tonight. I'm trying to exhaust some of the bottles that have partials in them. As you see, every night on the Beard, I have quite the uber selection of beard oils and things. And I also have a stack of beard balms. But my Beard Love keeps me stacked the fuck up. They can keep you stacked the fuck up too. And if you go on mybeardlove.com/beasthost, you get 10% off any of the fine beard oils, washes, and accoutrements available over there. You should go check it out anyway, even if you don't have a beard. If you're trying to hint at somebody needing to get an ass beard, you need to go over there and buy some hints. Hater shirts available. Hit me up. All right. I can even order big sizes if you need them. I don't have any on hand. Pins, still available. $20 shipped. Hit me up. Copper ones are gone. So if you wanted one of those, you're asked the fuck out. Of course, Mixed Era Media, my pin provider, as well as providing pins for the giveaways if you order my pins. All fucking orders, paypal.me/BeastHostBeard. And prints. Prints are available. You can get the tarot card print. You can get the Flame Chuck print. The Rasputin Liz print, as I call it. Or you can get that Fuck You Be Happy hand. Or you can get all three. All right. $10 a piece. All three for $25. I'll sign them if you want. I signed some autographs at the Astronomicon. I still find that shit super funny that people want my autograph. But I fucking appreciate it. The love and the feedback I received from the crowds, as well as, I mean, people I knew, people that were part of our scene, as well as people who weren't. Feedback on the job I did at Astronomicon, as well as feedback I got on the show, was overwhelmingly positive. I don't think I had one negative encounter at Astronomicon. I think I probably said that before. Yeah, you got to order them prints because they're in limited supply. I'm printing them as they get ordered. There's three sets are going out right like soon. There's a stack of merch here that needs to be shipped. That's me being a fucking dickhead. But it's on its way. If you're waiting for merch, it's on its way. I swear, it's right here. It's right here. It's packaged up like bundles. You motherfuckers, it'll come to your crib. You want a shirt? I got shirts. You want a crying towel? I got them joints. You want fucking prints? I got those. You want hat pins? I got those. And every single package that goes the fuck out is getting like mad freebies at the moment. Hold on. Yep. Mad freebies at the moment. And one of the mad freebies, if you order shit, if you didn't go or you went and you didn't get one, Chuck scored a stack of these. So if you want the official inaugural Astronomicon program, and this is from the place, and the way you can tell is at the last minute, those got added. All right. At the last minute, these got added to the programs. So if you order merch from me, you're going to get one of these jounts. You're going to get one of these jounts. Jounts, jounts, jounts. Oh, are you asking? Okay, that's a good question. Since I'll take Astronomicon related questions for the minute. I didn't call them out too early. They were standing outside that door hungover. Did you not watch the rest? Could you not tell that potentially at least 3 of those dudes on that dais that morning were still fucked up? Give me flame emojis if anybody noticed how drunk people were at the fucking Astronomicon. People were super drunk all weekend. Yeah, straight up. So, order merch for me, and you'll get mad freebies. There's all sorts of shit. If you have questions about merch, hit me up. One of my social medias, I'll get back to you. Or beasthostbeard@gmail.com. Or just send shit to that PayPal. And I'll contact you, which I'm notorious for when people just send me money for no reason. Which happens not as often as I'd like, but definitely more than I deserve. It's motherfucking President's Day. Happy President's Day to everybody not affected. Oh shit, what happened? Boop. There we go. For some reason, a motherfucker disappeared. And I don't know why. What happened to that camera? Well, that's dumb. Alright, well, we can talk about things just announced on the Beast Host schedule if you're trying to catch me live. March 11th, I believe it is. Yes. Sunday, March 11th, Alchemy, downtown Providence, Rhode Island. I'll be the man in charge of the stage for the Beast from the East show. Grind Mode Cypher presents Ren Thomas, Lingo, a few other heads. I'm sure it's going to be a packed out house. We haven't done a Sunday night mics grind mode event in a couple of months. We kind of took the winter off. So come on out. If you don't know who Ren Thomas is, Ren Thomas was on the VH1 show Signed with Rick Ross. He's another ginger monster of an MC repping New Jersey. What's up with fucking gingers and hip-hop, man? It's just one of those things. Gingers and hip-hop go together like milk and cereal. Other than that, I will be at the Cess Crew and Gmo Ski Show hosting. I think that's March 16th. That's that same week. That's like 5 days after. I have a busy week that week. On top of that, I got Esham in Hartford I'm trying to rock at. I got Cess and Gmo in New Haven I'm trying to rock at. There's a couple other shows that fucking week. La Coca's that week in 2 different places. I'm trying to rock at that. Make sure, if you're so inclined, and if they come to your market, you check that Path of Destruction Tour 2018 coming through. Lex, Axe Murder Boys, Scum, and K-Daver. I heard they're murdering shit. I think they were either in Fort Worth tonight or they're in Fort Worth tonight. Let's see. Where they at? Where they at? What is today? The 19th? Nope. Fort Worth last night. Tomorrow, if you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, you can check them out at the Jam Spot. And then they're finishing that run in the Southwest and then the Northwest, ending up back in Denver and Colorado Springs on the 4th day of March. So make sure you rocking with them if you haven't already. Support these artists out on tour. Twisted 420 weekend shit continues. I think they're adding shows. So I don't even think that's complete. But if you're West Coast as fuck, 420, 421, 422, Sacktown, Portland, and SeaTac, motherfucking shit's going down. And then I think they're doing Cleveland at some point during that week. So that shit's being added. And then my phone continues to ring about the Dead Like Me tour featuring Blaze Your Dead Homie and Gorilla Voltage. April, May time frame. Be on the lookout for those dates. I'm hearing that any New England date might be kind of special, just due to the locality of where it may occur. So, yo, get the fuck out there. Like, go out there and see shows. Do shit. Like, support this underground that supports you. Let's see. Scoobs Torres with a question that I don't think needs to be asked. Anybody who's trying to compare this past weekend's event with the weekend before's event, one taking place in Nevada, one taking place in Michigan, one being 2 days worth of concerts, one being 3 full days worth of all sorts of shit, including a couple of concerts, one being, we can't compare the two. So trying to compare attendance is one of those comparisons that doesn't need to be made, shouldn't be made, and it just adds to a fire that doesn't need to exist. Astronomicon tripled their own attendance projection. That's all that needs to be said. The number of people they thought were going to come, 3 times as many showed up. Take that for what it is. Astronomicon definitely looks like it's rolling the fuck on next year. If I'm not mistaken, they've already locked down dates. I don't know if they've announced them yet, but expect when they do, that fucking hotel is gonna sell out in minutes. Like, the fucking hype is real. The hype is super duper fucking real. So expect hotel to be booked solid in seconds. And then expect pre-sale tickets to fly the fuck out. And it's entirely possible they might sell out next year. So, how about this? Instead of comparing these two things that people want to compare this week, that I refuse to compare, because they're not the same thing. I'm glad that everybody who rocked with me and rocked with certain people in Michigan had a great time. Overwhelmingly so. Like, overwhelmingly. It's kind of stupid. It's almost a cliche. If you go on the Astronomicon Facebook page, They have like 165-star reviews. And then a couple of errant, stupid haters. But it's like obvious. It's overwhelming to the point where you think it's fake. And then you go to the hotel page. Same fucking deal. All right. People are chomping at the bit to find out next year's dates now. And we're less than 2 weeks from the event. Like, the hype is fucking real for next year. The hype is super real. And nothing from this year has really been released yet. None of the video they took from this year has been released. None of the real fun we had. Like, people, it's just word of mouth right now. Once that word of mouth dies down, expect to be getting hit with all these things that came from this year that maybe you missed. That was dope as fuck. And that's going to keep that hype train moving. They know what the fuck they're doing. Trust. I don't even think they took the weekend off. Reports are that certain members of the Astronomicon powers that be were in Charlotte at another convention already scouting guests. Already. We got 357 days before next Astronomicon. So don't miss. Like, do not miss. I plan to attend Astronomicon every year till I die. I am fucking serious. Dead fucking serious. But hey yo, Bat, I hope everybody had a good time this past weekend in Las Vegas. Now, obviously, I went through my complaints about Astronomicon, and they were very small. They were very small. They were very first world problems type shit. You know, the hot water, the Wi-Fi, that ceiling tile in the middle of the night crashing to the floor. First world problems. Small shit. Some of the stuff I heard about this past weekend included nobody knew it was outside. I mean, isn't that what they do? I mean, Janice was outside. Nobody said outside this year, but I mean, I guess you can assume it's outside. Because it was outside, it was uncomfortable because it gets 30 degrees in Vegas in the wintertime at night because it's the desert. It's not the summer. Sun goes down. Cold. Gets cold. So people were cold. I heard a lot of people lost their phones, Ouija being one of the main ones. But overall, I heard people had a good time. I didn't hear about any major incidents. Usually you do. But everything looked pretty mellow, pretty chilled the fuck out, pretty lit, I guess they were saying. So congratulations and good shit to everybody who went, everybody who had a good time. I know my homie Donnie Menace killed that shit. I know he did. I know he got that extra show with Kung Fu Vampire and them the Weekender. If that shit, I think it went on last night with Mars and them. I know Spanish Side was supposed to be in town. I don't even know if they showed. But on top of, obviously, the missing telephones, all right, the missing self-esteem and the missing sobriety of the attendants, there was at least one missing Juggalo. Now, obviously, given the, lost phone propensity, the fact that it's Juggalo Day weekend, and we all know how Juggalos act, I would normally not necessarily post this and talk about it as quickly as I am. I mean, I let the gutter thing ride for at least a week before I talked about it because she's the type to kind of go off the grid like that. That we later learned was the case. This guy, Isaac Towery, was not someone who came in from out of town to attend Juggalo Day. He's a local. And this guy, I guess, was last seen wearing that Insane Clown Posse hoodie with all the fucking Joker's cards on it, walking down the street. This was February 9th. So this was not even during Juggalo Day weekend. This is before that, okay? But it just came to my fucking knowledge over the last few days. All right, he was last seen February 9th in a location in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's 5'7". He's 130 pounds. Obviously, get a look at him. He's got several different looks. like most juggalos do. He's 22. Now, I know that this guy's been missing since at least a week before Juggalo Day. But I wanted to use Juggalo Day as kind of a way to shine the spotlight on this dude. And to shine the spotlight on the at least 2 other individuals that I've heard have gone missing since the beginning of Juggalo Day. That were juggalos. That are either from the Las Vegas area or came into town to celebrate Juggalo Day festivities. Why would I want to shine a light on missing juggalos? Juggalos turn up missing all the time. Technically, they usually end up being found years later under an overpass in San Diego, living a fruitful, sun-drenched life. Right now, the FBI is tracking a serial killer in the Las Vegas area. This guy's running around shooting people. I guess they've got 5 bodies on the same gun, attributed to one dude. All suffering gunshot wounds from the same firearm. All of them homeless, quote unquote. And what do a lot of juggalos in a lot of places, including Las Vegas, look like? Homeless people, sometimes. This guy was walking home, especially if this serial killer is familiar with our methodology and our way of speaking to one another, it's very easy that this dude was luring juggalos into his mists all weekend and then giving them the old 44 caliber David Berkowitz, my fucking dog told me to shoot the juggalos treatment. So yo, if you from that area, Las Vegas, or you still in town fucking around after Juggalo Day festivities, please keep an eye out. Keep your head on a swivel. You know what type of groups of people juggalos run with. Maybe you ask, yo, anybody seen that dude Isaac? Hopefully he gets home safe. Hopefully motherfuckers don't have a serial killer killing people wanting to be serial killers. Like straight up. I hope that they find him safe. That would be motherfucking fucking-tastic if they found the homie safe. I'm gonna bring it up again. Just like I did with Gutta, right here on the beard. I'm going to try to, whenever I feel like one of these is legit, we're going to do what we can, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about things we hear. We're going to talk about things that have been checked, things that have been said publicly, and we're going to hope for the best. That's the number one thing we're going to do. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So, this Fergie person, y'all know me. Not only am I old, but I'm tuned in to what the kids listen to. And I know for a fact the kids are not listening to the Black Eyed Peas. So understand my confusion and bewilderment when I heard that not only was Josh Duhamel, the lead character from Transformers' wife, asked to sing the national anthem, but color me surprised when people actually expected her to do a fucking good job, and then they got outraged when she didn't. Let's check this fucking crap out for a minute. I do not own the Fergie performance of the U.S. national anthem performed at the NBA All-Star game. I don't. But at this point, I don't think anybody wants to lay claim to it, because it is god-awful and terrible.
To perform the Star-Spangled Banner is an acclaimed singer.
So with all the bullshit going on with you can't kneel, it's disrespectful, you better stand, oh, hold on. All right, we starting off all right. What is she doing? What is that voice? I like the vocal fry. It's called Put my fucking hat back on. Look at this surprise. He's like, damn, she's terrible. Terrible. Look at him. She's worse than your shoes, homie. Maybe she's used to singing like that, like in the studio, where she's got Will.I.Am and the other dude working the auto-tune, making sure she don't sound like a retard. But right now, it's seriously like a Make-A-Wish kid. Look, Chance the Rapper, gonna clown this chick. Fucking not Lee Daniels. Look, everybody's really upset. See, she's trying to work that auto-tune, but they didn't bring it with them. Somebody get her one of those T-Pain mics. She'll be fine. Alright. 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 I'm not doing it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. And I refuse to. Alright. I'm not the one. We've had our talk over here about the Star-Spangled Banner, about when it was written and by who, and, you know, when it became the national anthem and what that truly actually even fucking means and why it really doesn't mean dick. So I don't give a fuck who fucks it up, who does a bad job. Even Roseanne Barr, who notoriously like grabbed her pussy and spit while she did the song, even she said that, you know, this version by Fergie was worse. And I got to agree. But not because the performance was bad. Was the performance bad? Oh, it was fucking terrible. It was god-awful. If you want to go watch that crap, just go on YouTube. It's all over the motherfucking place. All right? I'm not going to subject you to it here any longer. My problem with the way Fergie has chose to interpret the national anthem, that now, following public backlash and ridicule, not that she necessarily disrespected the song, but that she delivered a bad performance, all right? Her response isn't to stand behind that performance, saying, oh, bad performance, shit happens, all right? She chooses to apologize. Fergie has issued a public apology following her terrible butchering of the Star-Spangled Banner. But did she have to? I fucking don't think so. I think it's pretty fucking unnecessary, and I think it's pretty fucking stupid that anybody would feel the need to apologize for going out there and singing bad. Because like I said, in most cases, the person you have singing the Star-Spangled Banner in some of these situations are Make-A-Wish kids. That wasn't just a joke. That was also a truth. And that's why it's funny. So Fergie fucked up, obviously, but she fucked up worse by apologizing. By apologizing, Fergie has taken this from just a bad performance on her part, a bad preparation, a bad, you know, a bad rehearsal, whatever, and turned it into potentially something she did intentionally, something she did to disrespect that song. And now she's going to draw even more ire. Because in today's world, especially online, if the fucking pack goes after you, don't let them see weakness. Because they'll fucking get you. The hyenas will get you. Trust me, anybody who fucks around online, y'all know what I'm talking about. You can't show, if the online mob comes for you, you better not show any weakness. Because the fucking hyenas will get you. We are talking hyenas. So, have a bad performance. Go out there in a Black Lives Matter tee. Hold your fist up high. And fucking beatbox the motherfucking national anthem. I don't care. Do it with fucking fart noises. I don't give a shit. But afterward, regardless of how people receive it, don't fucking apologize. Because apologizing for a bad performance in the art world is wholly 100% un-American. Beard spoke on that one. Let's see. I got like 2 more things. I didn't want to talk about one of them anymore. A couple people asked me about it at the con. I really didn't care enough to answer too many questions regarding it. But, so apparently, regardless of what we all, did, we all did our part, including his own record label, by dropping him. We're not going to get rid of Krimzon as easily as I thought we were going to. Some new interviews or something have dropped, I guess. I stopped paying attention. So, motherfuckers hit me up and, oh, Chuck, did you hear this? No, because I ain't paying attention. Like, flame emojis in this chat if you refuse to pay attention to that garbage. Because I refuse to pay attention to that garbage. But, like, I guess we're going to have no choice. Because he's going to keep trying to force feed the wicked kingdom down our throats in some form, fashion, or other thing for the year to come, at least. So I guess we just got to keep the full court press up on that nobody until he fucking goes away. All right. So apparently, after receiving cease and desist letters from the band King Krimzon, the real band, the band that's got many gold records and several thousand sold out shows around the world, he has had to change his name. And during this Black History Month, that asshole has decided to go with the name Krimzon X. Now, I'd like to explore why potentially he would name himself Krimzon X. Because obviously, it being February and it being Black History Month, the immediate thing that my brain goes to is Malcolm X. Now, Malcolm X's real name, similar to Krimzon X, wasn't always Malcolm X. Before it was Malcolm X, his name was Malcolm Little. Malcolm Little was the name his mama gave him. All right. When Malcolm Little converted to Islam and became a Muslim, he decided he no longer wanted to be called by his slave name, Malcolm Little, and he changed his name to Malcolm X. It was a political move. It was a religious move. It was something based in something real deep within himself. I don't think that's what happened here with good old Krimzon X. We're gonna call him Krimzon XYZ. That's what we're gonna call him from now on. Hashtag that. Krimzon XYZ. What's that show? On the Disney Channel, babe? What? What's that show? Kyle XY? Krimzon XYZ? So, I started thinking, obviously this was not a political move. And obviously, Krimzon, regardless of the amount of time he spent in the lockup, did not convert to Islam. But maybe what did he do? Did he potentially watch Logan and get inspired by Weapon X? Or perhaps Professor X? Right? I don't know. He says it sounds wicked. I don't know what to do about this guy. Like, I really need some input. Ideas. We need to get rid of Krimzon XYZ. Like, this is, like, it was a problem. And the problem is festering. And if we don't take care of the problem, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And what I mean by that is, he's already saying that he's scheduled to be on America's Got Talent. What are you talking about? What are you talking? If ICP said you didn't have talent, like, that's going to be a no from me, dog. That's going to be a no from me, dog. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? You're going to go on America's Got Talent. Krimzon, stop. 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 Pump your fucking brakes. All right. Now, first of all, Nick Cannon, you cannot I'm getting upset. I'm getting rustled a little fucking bit by the idea that this fucking guy won't just go away and is now going to go over to America's Got Talent. Now, we've talked about America's Got Talent over here, too. It's a mainstream bullshit clearinghouse of semi-talented runoff. And AGT was responsible for one of the biggest abortions in underground music, psych ward druggies. All right? So, here we go again. Krimzon, being the fucking William Hung of the Juggalo underground, has decided to further allow himself to be pimped the fuck out by mainstream shit. At this point, he's not even a sideshow. He's the geek that you pay money to throw things at. And that's the thing. He's not even getting paid money. I'm sure this AGT whatever, even if it airs, I really hope it's a situation where it was so terrible they didn't even fucking film it. And they just told him, get the fuck out. Get out. Take your fucking stupid props with you. Learn a card trick. There's no way. You see the people who win that show? Can you imagine? I can't. I gotta take my hat off and like put it over my heart because the death of the underground due to fucking dudes like this. Because whether you like it or not, this is the face that people see. So when an act like Donnie Menace or an act like Axe or an act like BBS, someone with true talent, grind, ambition, and good product approaches a mainstream market or even a mainstream consumer, that consumers, the only exposure they've had to our environment is this motherfucker, Krimzon XYZ. Like, I don't understand how motherfuckers are letting this fly. I did my part. I martyred my fucking channel. I had to pack my shit up. I had to pack my shit up in one backpack and fucking huck it on over to St. Louis. And fucking now I'm staying on fucking Freaky P's couch doing the show on the Replicon channel. I martyred my own channel. I martyred my own monetization to get rid of this piece of shit. And what happened? Now it's him and Nick Cannon. They're going to do Juggalo. They're going to do Gigolo Part 2. I'm a gigolo, just love the dough. When I rock with King Krimzon, I don't want no more. Like, what in the fuck is going on? Like, I gotta be, at some point, I'm gonna get mad at y'all. At some point, I'm gonna get mad at you guys. Because I can't be the only one out there trying to check people. I'm one guy. I'm loud. I'm loud as fuck. But there's 50, 80 you motherfuckers tuned in right now that can be equally as loud as me. Like, it's disgusting. He cannot be continued to allow him to be the face of our fucking culture. Because it's not cool. Not when we have so much dope other shit going on. Like, why can't Astronomicon be the face of our culture? That shit was dope. Ain't nobody picking on that shit. And then, I mean, and I told you fucking people, this was going to spring more of these dudes. This was going to spring more of these dudes popping up, making us all look bad. All right? And then I just seen this today. This fucking guy. All right, look at this. First of all, dog. This could be Krimzon XYZ's brother. You realize that? Like, I don't even want to get into this too much, but apparently, this fucking guy who looks like the Cholo Crow, all right, is an Atlanta, Georgia-based rapper named Jinzo. Now, Jinzo considers himself so much of a juggalo musician that he actually answered an ad looking for juggalo artists for the upcoming Netflix show, The Stage, that I guess both Killer Mike, from fucking Run the Jewels and T-Pain are running. So this dude apparently went on that show, and it's already been filmed. Guarantee he didn't get past the fucking audition process. Not with a real ass dude like Killer Mike up there who's not racist against white rappers. Fuck, he works with one in fucking LP as part of Run the Jewels. But what he is fucking partial against is whack shit. And from what I've heard of good old Jinzo here, it's a lot of the standard horrorcore, I'ma stab you, and I'ma stab you again, and I'ma stab you some more, and I'ma tell you you're not my friend. Stab and stab and stab and stab. I think he's got a song called Murder, and it's just like, murder, murder. See what happens? You see what happens? If you let one in the garden, if you let one weed flourish in the garden, then the other weeds start flourishing too. You got to pull the weeds out of the garden. And we got a couple fucking weeds in our garden. Who's going to help me? I can't be out in the garden all the fucking time. I need help. There's a lot of good plants in this garden. Like I said, the axe plant. It's healthy, but it ain't flourishing. It ain't getting that sunlight from certain places. All right, BBS. Fucking mad others out there doing it. I ain't never heard of this dickhead. And there's good reason why I haven't heard of him. I can't. I can't. The fucking septum piercing and the snake bites. The generic fucking headphones. I can't with this dude. I can't. Take the face paint off. And this dude is bumming cigarettes outside of the show. We cannot allow these people to be the ones that the mainstream is like, yo, that's what a Juggalo is. That's what a Juggalo act is. Anybody associated with that, that's the best they got. No. Goddamn no. Why? Why the fuck? Why in the fuck are you letting this happen? It's not cool. It's getting more and more fucking embarrassing. First of all, if you're so Juggalo that you're willing to answer an ad, I ain't never heard of something that sounds more like a setup in my whole life. I ain't never heard of nothing that sounds more like a setup in my whole life. Juggalo's wanted. Show up at this place to get arrested. I thought that was the deal. I thought that was the narrative. I thought the FBI was shutting shit down. Nah. Right now, we're becoming, we're allowing these dicks to, make us a joke. And it's on us to make sure the outside world knows, no. Nah. This ain't us. These are motherfuckers that we don't embrace. So don't allow them to go out in a mainstream spotlight, stand there and say, Juggalos embrace me. Underground embraces me. Because we fucking don't. We don't. At least we don't over here. We don't over here. The beard, right damn now. I'm telling, that's the hashtag too. Don't wait. See what happens when you wait? When you wait, these motherfuckers multiply. This bitch is like a gremlin that somebody fed after midnight. How in the fuck did we how did we go from Krimzon to Krimzon X? Like the future of the whack shit, right? To Jinzo. How the fuck did, it's like a fucking shallow gene pool. Call the lifeguard. We're drowning in these retards. Stop the stupid shit. Can we stop the stupid shit? Hashtag right damn now. Right damn now. We can't allow it to promulgate. By this time next year, there's going to be a half a dozen of these dudes. And one of them is going to be the worst cast member on Wild 'N Out. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Don't let it happen. Don't let us become the butt of every joke for the next 10 years. I thought that's what all this was about, was changing public perception of us. Yeah, public perception of us used to be that we were tough and that we were a gang and that we might fuck you up. Now, thanks to people like Krimzon X and this dude Jinzo, we're going to look like a bunch of window lickers. I don't want to look like a window licker. I don't. Are you a window licker? Because I'm not one. The heads I roll with aren't one. Like, I'm not farming we're not farming low IQ people. Juggalos should not, it makes me so fucking mad. I sacrificed my channel. I sacrificed my whole shit to try to get rid of that fucking piece of shit Krimzon. And he changes his fucking name to something stupid as fuck. And y'all let it slide. Motherfuckers, yo, let me... I said I wasn't even going to do this no more, but there's a couple of people who I need to directly, like, shit talk and fucking call out for what they fucking did. First of all, the Fago Lovers podcast, when they interviewed Krimzon X, didn't check shit he said, and easily could have, including the Twisted collab. You fucking idiots. And then that piece of shit hasn't even fucking issued a retraction yet. So, as usual over here on The Beard, it's fuck Fago Lovers as a staff organization and as a motherfucking crew. And Scotty D can miss the flight to these nuts. Alright? Because I ain't buying that bullshit either. Alright? If I had any say in that sort of shit, you'd get your fucking access fucking shut down. Because you run the ICP fan club. That's what you fucking do. Fago Lovers is the ICP fan club. Let's be clear. Alright? This fucking kid who does the videos laying in his bed all the time. Big Ninja. Who literally is on Krimzon's nuts like fucking short and curly hairs. It's disgusting to me. All right. And whoever this fucking dude was who interviewed him this weekend, where he's able to talk about this America's Got Talent bullshit. Why? Are you that fucking, nothing's gonna work, dog. It's making me ill. I don't even feel good. See what happens? I get to talking about this shit. I get Forrest Whitaker eye, and then I get sick to my stomach. You can't let these dudes roll the streets. Yo, Big Ninja's a super hack. A super fucking hack. All right. We got about 13 minutes left of the show. And I think that's just enough time to talk about my last item of today's day, as well as leaving me an item to speak on mañana, tomorrow, Tuesday. All right. Real quick, super duper shouts to the homeboy Andy Sherman for congrats on the wedding. That was by far one of the highlights of the con, I think, for a lot of people. Even the people who didn't know you were blown away by the wedding. So thank you so much for allowing Magic Ninja to take care of that for you. You put a lot of faith in them, and my fucking little ending part where I stole Blaze's line will forever live in my memory, dude. Thank you very much for allowing all of us to take part in that shit. I got one thing, and it's, at first I was like, oh, that's an interesting piece of merch that I'm sure if someone else had put out, they would have gotten shit talked to no end. But it popped up in my feed. I think it popped up in everybody's feed. And then it was reported on by some fucking hack piece of shit ass individuals who run a fan club. That's my deal. That's the other thing. I can't wait for them to put their fucking award nominations out. If I don't get fucking nominated, we're gonna go ape shit. We're gonna go ape fucking shit. We're gonna go LA in 96. You fucking feel me? I'm gonna drag Scotty D out of a fucking truck like Reginald Denny, hit him with a brick, and do a fucking dance. I'm not even playing. You better fucking nominate me. But back to what I was saying. Fucking nominated, fucking reported on by some hack-ass individuals, right? Apparently, Tom Wood has licensed the majority, if not all, of his available art for use on these card.com prepaid Visa debit cards. It's pretty cool, actually. As you see there, you have Tom Wood's rendition of the Riddle Box. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the Ringmaster, rather. You've got some unrelated art of his. You've got this Joan. There's another Wicked Clown. You got the Wraith. You got the, amazing Jekyll Brothers there in the center. You see, you've got a bunch of different ones. All Tom Wood designs, all available. Several of them directly pandering to Juggalos. Because obviously, nobody else is going to buy... Where was it? There you go. The Jaws thing. Right? No non-Juggalo. Like, no non-Juggalo is going to go over here and get one of these cards. So, let's say you wanted to. Oh, it's a prepaid Visa card. How much trouble could that really be? Well, to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be much trouble either. And then I looked this shit up. That shit costs $10 motherfucking dollars a month. All right. If you order one of these prepaid Visas, the single card plan charges you a maintenance fee of $10 a month just to have some money on there and to be able to use said money. Now, we all know Juggalos, but let's say you're one of these employed high-earning Juggalos. They'll waive that monthly, maintenance fee if you load at least $1,000 via direct deposit from your job every month to that shit. Now, my bank don't charge me no $10 a month to have that shit. Like, to have a debit card and to have some money in the bank. They don't charge me $10. All right? What else? Oh, look at that. So there's no fee on ATM cash withdrawals. Oh, wait. But that's only on theirs, which I bet don't fucking exist. Let's see. Let's see if there's one near me. Let's see. We're going to put in my zip code, and we're going to find out if there's one near me to see if I can avoid surcharges. 02724, Fall River, Massachusetts. Is there one? Is there one? Oh, look at that. There's a bunch, actually. So maybe I won't talk too much shit about the availability of their ATMs. But if you can't find one of their ATMs, that shit's $2.95 per transaction. Plus whatever other fees that you're going to get banged. And since you're using, like, what is essentially a rush card with ICP shit on it, you're going to get charged a lot wherever you go. Look at that. $1 for a balance inquiry. Let's see. It's $2 if you want a paper copy of your statement. So this is one of those cards where they're going to fucking charge you money every single time you fucking look at it. So I can't see why. I mean, I noticed some people already got them, but maybe they didn't look at that shit. I would say if you want to get them, get it, and then immediately cancel that fucker and don't use it. Like, get your money off of it and then cancel it. And then you have the card for whatever purposes. But I can't see. You can get better deals on prepaid cards at Walmart. Honest to God. I'm not that much of an ICP head to where I'm willing to pay $10 a month to have some money. Like, I don't see the point in paying to have money. Like, y'all cool? Y'all all right with that? Like, if you're all right with paying to have some money, feel free. But, I mean, especially the way it's being marketed, watch out, Juggalos, because I know none of you motherfuckers understand credit. I get it. None of you motherfuckers understand what credit is. Like, I'm sure there's a few, like, outlying examples of people who do, but you can get caught up on these cards with the quickness, and then all of a sudden you're several dollars in the hole, and you don't understand why. And it's because they let these fucking charges build up, and then they bang you all at once. So you might go from having some money to not having some money, and not even fucking know it. So buyer beware. Buyer fucking beware. For certain. See, there you go. You have a picture of your kids on yours, Larry. I mean, and I think that shit's free in most cases. Where most banks, if you have a picture, they'll just put it on your shit for free. So I get you don't own the Tom Wood artwork, so they probably won't let you put it on there. But fucking deal with it. The shit sits in your fucking wallet anyway. Which, if you're ordering one of these, what are you going to do? You're going to put your fucking Riddlebox credit card into your Carnival of Carnage wallet, attached by a chain to your fucking Amazing Jekyll Brothers shorts? Is that what you're going to do? Is that what you're going to do, Scotty D? Is that what you're fucking going to do? Fuck out of here. Fucking super whack shit going on out there. That's what it is. The beard is a battle against the whack shit. And sometimes I gotta martyr shit. And unfortunately, I don't know, man. Like, me martyring my channel wasn't enough. And now this whack shit continues to promulgate and grow. So I guess I can't not do the show. Because if I stopped doing the show, the whack shit would win. We can't let the whack shit win. Let me get some motherfucking flame emojis in this chat. If you about riding this ride with me and making sure the whack shit don't win. Not in this underground. Not in my lifetime. Not right damn now. Because now's the time. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when the summer comes. Not when it's time to gather. Not when Attack of the Ninjas happens. That's not when. Right damn now. That's the hashtag. I'm not motivated for shit. You know what motivates me? Right damn now motivates me. Because that's when we need to do it now. We might not have later. If we don't do it right damn now, we ain't gonna have later. Straight the fuck up. I want to be positive. It's 2018. It's a good year. I had a good weekend. And I come back and whack shit all over this motherfucker. Like whack gnats. All up in my shit. Right damn now. You know what the hashtag is. Run with that shit over to Facebook. Run with that shit over to Twitter. Run with that shit over to the Instagram and let them know. We taking care of this shit. Right damn now. My name is Chuck Reeves. Right damn now, I'm the East Coast Beast host. Tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. right here. YouTube.com/Replicon Radio. Make sure you're getting subscribed so you don't miss anything. Tonight, after the show, I'm going to work on getting some things uploaded that have been sitting in the queue, waiting for your consumption on the other channel. Don't forget to check out that channel, Chuck Reeves Beast Host, or BeastHostBeard.com. The website is coming. The web store is coming. The RSS feed and the iTunes is coming. Year of the Beard, right damn now. Until tomorrow. Tell your motherfucking friends. The beard has spoken. Right damn now.